You got to do that on one of these.
You do.
Hard too.
Yeah.
Something like that. One or the other.
I love it.
That's.
I love it. Quentin,
once
I appreciate your finding what that guitar needs. And
It's
I
kind
just
of
love
a
it.
match.
Yeah, it is. Look at that. Look at you in your Music Villa hot dog limited edition T-shirt.
Again, I just what sold it for me was.
musicvilla.com.
I mean, the logo is nice and all, but it's
Yeah.
when it said delicious. I was like,
I know. You had to have it.
I had to have it.
So, okay, we've
What do we
done
got?
this before. Welcome, everyone. Paul here, Music Villa, Bozeman, Montana, and I'm with Quentin King. And I know you like this guitar. I could tell by the way you approached
digging.
it. Yep. You digged in and is that a word? Digged in? You digged in?
We'll accept that. The
You
judges.
dug in.
Judges accept it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we're talking about guitars. It's not. You don't have to be perfect on everything.
We digged it in.
All right. So, Quentin dug in here and
you go.
found out that he likes this tone, and
Yeah,
there's
it's
a
not
reason
bad.
why.
Yeah.
It's a Martin HD28. But what makes this one different? I don't know if you noticed this or not.
Well, I didn't feel
So-
like I had to, reach out too far
Yeah.
to get close. This is
Yeah.
kind of like, I can keep my elbow tucked in
There you go.
because
It is a short scale.
Yeah.
So, in the Martin world, all the Dreadnoughts are normally the regular scale length, 25.4. That's from the saddle to the nut. Okay, this guitar 24.9. Okay, so
That's a full half inch.
it's what you would find in your like the OM, or not the OM, but the triple O's and some of the smaller bodies. The OM is actually the 25.4 scale as well. But why do we do that? Well, a couple reasons. It's kind of it's a little less tension on the guitar, so a little bit easier. Sometimes it's for a lot of folks, not like a guy like yourself, but if you're not used to stretching that far, pushing that hard, a lot of people want that big Martin tone, but they haven't played since college, and now they're in their 60s.
Just also say maybe
and
you
it
just don't
hurts.
want to work that hard.
Yeah.
And that's the great thing about playing guitar, right? Is I have no intention of hanging this thing up. There's a lot of things that as
Right.
I've progressed well into my 40s now, I'm like, I don't do that anymore because it's too
Right.
taxing.
Right.
But watching, Doc Watts and Segovia, all these old cats that are
Yeah.
still playing, this is something I intend to do for as long as my hands will let me. But
Yep.
we also know, sometimes you lose a little strength, you
Yeah.
might have some arthritis, whatever it is. So anything that helps me put the strings against the frets a little
Yeah.
easier, I'm all for.
Yeah, and for some people, if you did it your whole life, and you never quit, it's
Right.
a different thing. With drumming, I can play drums all night long. It doesn't really,
It's muscle memory.
and it's muscle memory. And on guitar, after about 5 minutes, I'm like, dang it,
Yeah, you can feel
yeah.
It
So-
is the type of, playing guitar is like any other type of athletic training. You need to get your forearm muscles and everything
Yeah.
kind of up
And
to
you
speed.
have to be in the proper positions to not strain certain things.
Yeah, I have to play
yeah.
like this because it's, I find it. No, absolutely not.
There you go. That's the old traditional.
The traditional, yeah.
So, but anyways, that's the short scale. It's just a comfortable.
It is very
guitar.
comfortable, and
on
we say
top
with
of
12 frets and whatnot. There's something that you feel different
Yeah.
too when it's this comfortable and up close you don't.
Yeah.
When I'm not saying it's like a conscious
It's
thought
not,
like
yeah.
that I have to work, but whatever portion of my hard drive activity in my brain that is dedicated to focusing on making the stretch to get to that place. It's something it doesn't have to worry about. It's focused on.
But maybe would that mess you up since you're so used to playing? I mean, it's such a minor difference overall that you're not.
It is, but it's like it's noticeable.
Yeah.
It really is noticeable.
But does it mess you up from going to a shorter scale?
No.
Yeah.
Actually, I find it easier to play. It's just easier. My fingers don't have to stretch, or it takes muscle to keep the stretch out when you're going for wider spacings and whatnot.
Well, that's good. So cool, very cool guitars. So HD28 short scale. But let me tell you the specs real quick, because the last time we did this guitar, it was standard shifted bracing. So the bracing, the X brace is here. There's a mid, and then a rear, and then a forward with Martin. So when you push the X bracing back, it tightens up the top. We used to have this guitar in the middle. Now we pushed it forward. When you push it forward, it opens up the top, so you get a little more bass out of this one. So this model now, that's how it comes in. This is the thinner Sitka spruce top, rosewood back and sides. It's a one-piece mahogany neck. It's just a ramped up HD28 with some extra little
oomph
and
and a little
happens to
playability.
be a short scale. So very cool guitar.
Yeah, no, I dig it.
We try to keep these in stock. They're always on
The
order.
little red pins, you can tell. Isn't that the Music Villa feature? Is that?
That is, yeah. No, I mean, you know,
But it's also on
they
some of
do
their-
that on a lot of guitars,
Okay.
but we just do the same thing on that
But
one.
I like it. It's like
It is
I
cool.
don't know. Looks like the
It looks
evil
good.
eye.
Yeah.
You know, there's possessed children in.
There's 6 of them in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Creepy kids. Anyway,
Great. Now I got to change those out. All right, Quentin, thank you.
I
Appreciate
don't know
it.
where that came from. It was I was thinking children in the corner all of a sudden.
Yeah. Well, we'll let you get your bluegrass on. We'll let you get your G on, and then
Get my G on. Get my G string on.
yeah. There you go. All right, Quentin King,
You're welcome for that image.
Music Villa. Come check us out. Thanks for watching.